What's the bird, YouTube? What's poppin', man? It's your boy, your Wavy 6 with another flame. Feel me? It's been a couple of days I haven't been online, which is dropping videos and stuff like that. Has, few personal issues I had to fix. But we back in the trail. In these days that I've been not slacking, but not making videos, I've been working on my crown. I wanted to shift to 540, but a few subscribers, they told me, yo, OG, stay with it, you know what I'm saying? The pad is still lit, you good, don't change it. And I made a decision to stay with it until the end of the summer. By the next winter, I'm gonna scout and I'm gonna get either 720s or 360. Let me raise the camera up a little bit. 720 or 360. So that's gonna be my update for the next year. So I'm gonna do a crown section. You know me, I always kick it with y'all, you know what I'm saying, talk a little bit. And so this is for those that don't know, this is a crown. There's a comb on the side, comb and the brush on the other side. You can use a toothbrush if you want, but they sell this for the waivers. So what I'm doing right now, I'm working on my crown. I left my crown woofed a little bit, so I could be able to get waves around my crown. And I'll give you guys a few tips. It depends on what kind of crown you're working. Is 360 beehive, 720, 360 hybrid, 540 swirl, the one that I have. Just always insulate your crown and don't go inside your crown. Go around your crown. You see what I'm doing, right? I'm going around my crown. That's what you want to do. You don't want to go inside your crown. You want to go around your crown, and you have to be gentle with it, because that's the baby hair right there. So it's not like outside powder. You see how I'm doing it? I'm being carefully with it, because you got to train your hair, and your hair is not trained well. You got to create. The hardest thing to having a good crown is training. And we all know that you got to train your hair. It's two sections: your pattern, your 8 angles, and your crown. They move different unless you have a beehive. But if you have a swirl, or you got a 720, which is almost the same because you got to swirl it, and in 540, you always got to insulate your crown. Correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I see between 720s and swirls, I'm talking about 360 hybrid, 540 hybrid, 540 swirl, the one I have right now. When it comes to these type of crowns like this, that is not open like a 360 beehive, you have to, I think it's harder than a regular beehive, because when you got a beehive, it's an open crown. You don't have to swirl it, like I'm doing. Because the beehive, I feel like the beehive is easier, because since your crown is open, you just gotta just open it. That's what you gotta do. So you just tip it. You open. The main key how to have an elite 360 beehive crown is by brushing. You constantly brush and you woof a little bit more, just like the 540 swirl. The key is having hair, you know what I'm saying? If you don't got hair, you're not gonna get waves. We all know that. But if you let your hair grow in your crown, we're talking about in general 540, 720s, 360. If your crown is closed like this, swirly, It's a little harder. The reason why, because you gotta swirl it all the time that you do a section. You see how I'm doing it? You gotta swirl it all the time. All the time. All the time. So with the beehive, what I like about the beehive, that me personally, I consider beehive easier. The beehive, you just gotta brush out. You see? You just gotta do this. And you just gotta, for you to have a better beehive and make it personal, you just gotta brush every day. Every time you do a section with your pattern, you end your section with a crown. You could get a better beehive than 540 and 720. But when it comes to 720 and 540s and swirls, it's harder because you gotta swirl it. You see, you gotta swirl it. And beehive, everything is just pushing out. That's just my opinion. I think swirl crowns is harder than beehive. Because beehive is it's real simple. You just gotta brush. The same thing I'm doing, you just gotta brush. You just gotta let your hair feel that brush so it could curl up and create that waves. This one I gotta make sure I always gotta swirl it around, swirl it and swirl it. And stay constantly. The same thing for the beehive, okay? I'm not taking no credits from the beehives, okay? But based on getting your crown easier, I think beehive is easier to form than 540s and 720s. I think you could get a better. I think your crown, you could get a faster crown with a beehive than 720s and the rest of the patterns. And a lot of people use pomades when you growing your crown. That's a good idea. You could use pomade. Why? Because your crown is real small and the hairs that is coming up is real thin. So you need the pomade to hold your hair down in that small section. So I agree with that. But after your hair is trained, the only way that you could use pomade again is if you wolfing your crown. But if you're not wolfing your crown, you don't have to. Because I honestly, look, I just cut my wolf 9 weeks and I'm not wolfing my crown. This is I use tool with the grain, which is tool guard open with the grain. So I already decided to stay with the 540 for now. And let's see what happens, you know. I'm gonna wait till the summer finish. And after that, I'm asking you guys to decide for me if you want me to go 360 beehive or um 720s. I never had a 720. I cannot say that I had a 720 in my life. I never had a 720. The only thing that I had that I could talk, I have 360 with a swirl, because I got a swirl crown. So The big challenge that I could have is if I get a 360 beehive. That's a challenge. And 720. Besides that, that's gonna be a big challenge. Me getting 720s, I never had one, or getting 360 beehive. Why is the challenge in beehive? Because my crown is off center. You know what I'm saying? My crown is not in the middle, it's not to the left side. My crown is all the way to the right top. Like 360 Yeezy, you see? That's my crown right here. That little dot. A little dot right here. Let me open a little bit. See that little dot? That's my crown. So it's gonna be a challenge for me, but you know, I like challenge. I became a wave because of that. I like the challenge, like connecting the waves, make a flow. So by the way, I got this is our 540 swirl. You guys let me know what you think about the crown. This is 540 slanted with a swirl. You can leave it down in your comments, you know, if it's whack. If I need to keep working on it. I'm gonna continue working on it, you know what I'm saying? But I don't mind listening to your guys' opinions, so. Remember, everybody 540 swirl or 540 slant is not gonna be the same. Everybody has different shapes of hair, the head, the crown. So it might be a lot of similarities crowns, but it's not gonna be the same. So I cannot have the same crown as the next guy, and the guy cannot have the same as me. So it's always going to be that little tweaks, you know what I'm saying? So you could say, hey, it looks similar, but it's not. And I'm gonna give you guys a tip. I know a lot of people don't tell you this, but I found out doing a lot of comb sections, it helps your hair a lot. We're talking about, when I said a lot, I mean connections in general. The other day I did a section without just a comb, without using a brush. All I used was the plastic bag and the comb. And I didn't mind the results, you know, it looked good. I didn't really need it to brush. That's crazy, right? All I did was this, a little bit of crown brush. The crown brush So that's my plans for and yeah, that's how I'm working my crown. I'm not doing a lot of fixing. I'm doing 540 swirl, which is with a little bit of slang on top, as you can see, and on the side, working on my side. So when I brush, I change my angles a little bit. I'm brushing. Let me see. See if I can fix the light. What's going on with this? Well, I want to see the shadow. So right here, since I'm breaking a fork, I'm brushing like a 360 right here, you see? This is 360, but vertical. Vertical is like this, horizontal is like this. So I'm brushing vertical because doing vertical brushing, it breaks the fork faster. That doesn't mean it's gonna break it in 2-3 days, but it helps the process. What makes you break the fork faster is like doing washing styles. If you do like twice a week washing styles, on top of that vertical brush and your washing style and vertical brush regular, it helps break the fork faster. So I'm not really worrying about it right now because I'm not going to a weight check, but I like to feel good myself, you know what I'm saying? I like to accomplish things, and I'm washing my hair twice a week because I want to fix the fork. I'm not rushing it, but I want to get rid of the fork, so every time that I do a crown section, I finish it with a always trying to find a way comfortable for you to brush. Try new things. Don't stay stuck there. Improvise. It's just hair, you know what I'm saying? Just improvise. Improvise, trying to find ways how to brush. Try new techniques. Don't get stuck in one technique. Try to improvise. And that's how I work in my crown. Not a big deal, but little by little, you work in your crown every day. You spend time to it. You know what I'm saying? And your crown is gonna help your angles to develop. Cause this is a teamwork. Your crown is the eye of your pattern. I know a lot of us don't like working on the crown because y'all don't need to. Y'all don't need to deal with it. Y'all not competing with nobody. But for me, the best way for me, I like to do challenges. Okay, so my respect to my other wavers, they don't like to work on a crown on any regular waiver. You don't have to be elite waiver. I'm not elite waiver. I only been waiver for 1 year, but for those that don't like working on the crown because they don't really need it, they just work the outside, not the inside. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got for each his own. But if you wanna learn how to have your pattern flow better, yep, you already know, man. Small section with the crown. If you got 540 with a swirl, you don't have to do the same as me. Just trying to find your way, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a up center crown, so not everybody has the same, but you could use the same techniques that I have. If you don't got this crown brush, use the corner of the brush. You know what I'm saying? You could use, if you don't got this brush, use the flat brush. And just use the corners. If not, if you don't got that brush and you want to work your crown, get a regular toothbrush. Equals the same. Okay? So, you know what I'm saying? I give you guys few tips. You know how I always do, man. So, improvise. Don't be scared to try something new, you know what I'm saying? Always trying to go to a high level, you know what I'm saying? Put your IQ to work and get better. Don't go backwards. It's all about going forward. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say, I see in the next one, you could choose this one right here. You could choose this one right here. You could choose this one right here. And you know, it's your boy, UAB6. I'm gonna continue brushing. Feel me?